Welcome dear learners, this is Srishti Tamrakar from Department of Commerce and Management, Pandit Sundarlal Sharma, Open University, Chhattisgarh, Bilaspur. Today, we turn our attention to one of the most viable yet often underestimated aspect of the marketing mix, packaging. While product development focuses on the utility of the good itself, packaging focuses on the presentation, protection and communication of that good. In this literature, we will move beyond the idea of package as a mere container. We will explore packaging as a strategic tool, a silent salesman that influences consumer behavior, builds brand equity and ensures the physical integrity of the product. We will discrete its characteristics, its core objectives, and the various classifications used in modern industry. Before we begin, let us outline our roadmap of this session. By the end of this lecture, you should be able to first articulate a comprehensive definition of packaging and explain why it is considered an integral part of product planning. Second, you will be able to analyze the distinct characteristics that allow packaging to generate interest and retain brand memory. Third, you will be critically evaluate the objectives of packaging ranging from physical protection to creating consumer affluence. And finally, you will be able to differentiate between the various operational forms of packaging such as transit versus consumer packaging and strategic forms like reuse and multi-use packaging. Let us begin with thought experiment. I want you to imagine walking into a store to buy chocolates. Now imagine those chocolates are sold without any wrappers, foil or boxes, just like loose sticky chocolate on a shelf. How many of you would feel comfortable purchasing them? How many of you would even notice them among other goods? This scenario highlights a fundamental truth. The product is not just the physical item, it is the entire offering. Marketing provides an effective solution to this problem through packaging. Packaging adds a meaningful dimension to the product. It has evolved from a simple protective layer into a critical ingredient of marketing strategy. It exerts a physiological pull on the customer. In bustling environment of retail store where a salesman cannot be present for every item, packaging becomes the silent medium of communication. It promotes impulse buying by catching the eye and promoting value. To ground our discussion in academic theory, let us look at the definition provided by William J. Stanton. He states packaging is a general group of activities in the product planning which involves designing and producing the container or wrapper for a product. Notice the phrase general group of activities. This implies that packaging is not a single step. It is process involving engineering, graphic designing and legal compliances. In a simple sense, it is the art and science of preparing a product for transport, storage, sale and end user. Now, what makes packaging effective? Let us examine the characteristics and benefit of good packaging. We can analyze this through the lenses of consumer psychology. The first characteristic is the ability to generate customer attention. On a crowded store shelf, the primary job of a package is to stand out. It must stop the consumer in their track. Consider the packaging of Apple's iPhone. It utilizes a clear, minimalistic white box with a high quality image of the device. It stands out not by shouting but by whispering quality amidst cluttered competitors. The second characteristic is the ability to induce interest and desire. Once attention is captured, the package must make the consumer want the product. This is the desire stage of the AIDA model. Take Lush Cosmetic as an example. They often sell products naked or with minimal packaging that highlights vibrant colors and visible ingredient like flowers. This sensory appeal creates intuition, making the product feel fresh and natural, thereby triggering the desire to purchase. Moving deeper into psychological impact, the third characteristic is that eye-catching packaging lives long in customer mind. A unique shape or design aids in brand recall. Think of Coca-Cola container bottle. Its shape is so distinct that even if you felt in it the dark or saw it in broken pieces on the ground, you would recognize it as a Coca-Cola. This is the power of memorable packaging. Fourth, packaging helps in creation of brand image. The package is often the first physical touchpoint a consumer has with a brand. It communicates personality. Is the brand fun? Is it reliable? Is it exclusive? Consider Tiffany and Company. Their signature Tiffany blue box with a white ribbon is iconic. It communicates luxury and high value instantly. The packaging is so integral that the box itself becomes part of the gift giving experience. Finally, we must consider the functional and strategic benefits. The fifth characteristic is utility though reuse. Some packaging is designed to have a second life. This adds value to the purchase. For example, mason jars used for jams are often designed to be repurposed as a drinking glasses or storage container. This aligns with eco-friendly marketing and gives the customer a free bonus item. The sixth characteristic is protecting the product from obsolescence. This is a fascinating concept. We are not talking about physical rot but commercial irrelevance. A brand can look old or outdated. Innovative packaging can refresh a brand. Look at Old Spice. It was once seen as a product for older generation. By redesigning the packaging with bold graphics and modern containers, they update the brand image, protecting it from becoming obsolete or making it relevant to a young generation. Let us briefly recap this section. We have established that effective packaging acts as a communication tool. It grabs attention like the iPhone box, stimulates desire like lush cement memory like Coca-Cola bottle, build image like Tiffany, offers reuse value like mansion jars and prevents obsolescence like Old Spices. These characteristics transform a simple container into a powerful marketing asset. Having understood the benefits, we must now ask what are the specific objectives a marketer sets when designing a package, and also what function must it perform. The primary and most non-negotiable objective is physical protection. The package must defend the product against breakage, spoilage, loss of content. It must ensure the product survives the journey from factory to customer's hand. Second, we have product promotion. As we mentioned, packaging is a silent medium of communication. The way a product is displayed on a shelf promotes itself. The color, fonts, and image work together to sell the product without a salesperson speaking a word. The third objective is providing convenience. This applies to distribution, storage, and usage. For the distributor, the package must be easy to stake and store, requiring less space. For the consumer, it must be easy to open, handle, and dispense. Fourth, packaging facilitates self-service. With the growth of supermarkets and retail chains, self-service is the norm. The customer pick the product off the shelf themselves. Therefore, the package must perform the sales task. It must be attractive, describe features, and create confidence. If the package is confusing or dull, the self-services consumer will simply move to the next brand. Next, packaging helps in building consumer affluence. This is about prestige. High quality packaging implies that the inner product is also of high quality. It projects dependability and conforms to standards, allowing the consumer to feel a sense of prosperity or status in their purchase. Sixth is differentiation. In a sea of similar products, packaging allows a customer to identify their preferred brand immediately. It aids the decision making process. Finally, economy. This might seem contradictory. Does not packaging cost money? Yes, but a good package prevents quantitative loss of the product, though leakage or spoilage. Furthermore, reuse opportunity provide economic value to the consumer. To summarize the objectives, packaging serves a dual role. Functionally, it protects the product, provides convenience and ensures economy. Psychologically, it promotes the product, enables self service, builds prestige, and ensures differentiation. A successful package design balances these functional and psychological needs. Now, let us discuss about kind of packaging. The form packaging takes depends heavily on its purpose. We can categorize these into five distinct types. First is transit packaging, which is also known as distribution packaging. The primary aim here is safety during movement. It ensures the product moves from the point of production to the point of consumption without damage. Aesthetics are secondary, durability is key. Consider a Samsung refrigerator. When it ships from the factory, it is encased in a thick, heavy duty cardboard box with polyester foam blocks. This is not designed to look pretty on shelf, it is designed to absorb shocks and vibration during truck or ship transport. Once delivered, this packaging is discarded. Its sole purpose is safe transit. In contrast, we have consumer packaging. This aim at delivering the product to the ultimate consumer's hands. Here, the emphasis shifts from pure durability to attractiveness and recognition. Think of that bottle of Coca Cola again. While the crate it came in was transit packaging, the glass bottle itself is consumer packaging. It holds the liquid, yes, but it is crafted to be pleasing to hold and look at. It creates a positive brand experience. It is designed for the end user, not the truck driver. Third, we have family packaging. This is a strategic choice where a manufacturer uses identical or highly similar packaging for all their product offerings. Why do this? It transfers the reputation of one product to another. An excellent example is Gillette Razor brand where you buy a Fusion, a Pro Glide or a Mac 3. The packaging shares a distinctive color scheme, usually silver, black, blue with similar fonts. This creates a unified family look. A customer instantly recognizes a new product as a Gillette product, building trust and loyalty across the entire line. Finally, let's look at reuse and multiple packaging. Reuse packaging involves creating a container that has utility after the product is consumed. Haldiram snacks are a prime example in Indian market. They sell pickles or snacks in a plastic jar. Consumer buy them not just for the food but because they know they can wash the jar and use it to store spices, sugar or dal in their kitchen. The package become a household asset. Next, multiple packaging is the practice of placing several units in a single container. Think of Parle-G family package. Instead of selling one small biscuit packet, they bundle 12 or 24 into a large bag. This serves two purposes. First, it increases the total volume of sales, selling more at once. And second, it provides convenience to the customer who does not want to shop every day. Let's conclude this session. Packaging is far more than just a wrapper. It is a sophisticated marketing exercise from the sturdy transit box that protects the refrigerator to the iconic bottle that defines a soft drink brand. Packaging works tirelessly to protect, promote and differentiate you from your competitor. As marketers, we must ensure that our packaging strategies align with our overall objectives, catching the eye, telling the story, and delivering value long after the purchase is made. That brings us to the end of this today's lecture. I hope the concept discussed were clear and helpful for your understanding. In the next session, we will come up with another important topic, that is labeling.